Belifo Park and welcome to episode 10 of our weekly review show here on our YouTube channel. Another busy week for the White Tigers, all three of our teams in action this coming weekend, but we start this week's show by looking back to last Saturday when the first team took on North Leigh here at Belifo Park.
City started well and came close inside the first few minutes as Tyler Harvey saw a header go over the crossbar. Found the breakthrough in the 16th minute though, as Harvey headed home a Riley Low cross for 1-0. Rocky Neal then saw a low shot go narrowly wide before Harvey headed home a second goal on the brink of half-time to make it 2-0. Two minutes into the second half and it was soon 3. Neal rounded the keeper and tapped home into the empty net following a great pass from Adam Porter. Ed Palmer and Ryan Brett both came close of headers. The closest the visitors came was a shot from distance that rattled the crossbar, but James Heyman looked to have it covered. Rocky Neal was the provider again as he picked out Harvey, who finished to make it 4-0 and complete his hat-trick. Matt Wright was introduced and quickly headed home from a corner to make it 5. Before Will Dean rounded off the scoring with a perfectly placed finish into the bottom corner as City ran out convincing winners.
So a comprehensive victory for the White Tigers as they smashed North Leigh by 6-0 here at Belifo Park. We caught up with Manager Paul Wotton after the game. So Paul, a 6-0 win over North Leigh, a pretty good afternoon's work that, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good. Scored 6 goals, clean sheet. You know, boys did what they needed to do to win the game. Some good passages of play, some sloppy play at times, but take that all day long. So all in all, very good afternoon for us.
And for Tyler Harvey, obviously I know you collect your match balls and we lost one this afternoon, but I'm sure if a player scores a hat-trick and takes one home, I'm sure you don't mind losing that one.
Yeah, hopefully we lose a few more, eh? You know what I mean? So no, he was good. His 3 goals were clinical. But we was good all over the pitch. Without being outstanding, we was good all over the pitch. Big massive thank you to the ground staff for getting the game on, because the pitch took a hell of a lot of water today and all week. If we didn't have the dry day yesterday, I think it would have been a massive doubt. And as you can see, that they're back on the pitch now, sorting out. So massive thanks to them for that.
And how important was the early goal today? Obviously, North Leigh near the bottom of the league and one that a team that obviously perhaps not probably going to come out and attack us a little bit, but the fact is to get that early goal, how important was that? Just to settle the nerves a little bit.
I just think in any game of football, I say it all the time, scoring the first goal is key. It's not about settling the nerves, it's just scoring the first goal. I think that there's a stat, I think it's 72% you don't lose the game, you know what I mean? So you might draw the game, but you very rarely lose. So I just, big emphasis for us is scoring the first goal, and we did today. So.
And you messed it at half-time with a 2-0 lead at half-time?
Just keep going. Listen, there's not a lot to say to them. The boys are working hard. They were doing all they could, and second half I knew our fitness would come into it even more, and it showed at the end with a few late goals.
And you said you wanted a reaction obviously after the Beaconsfield Cup. I know you made a lot of changes, but you wanted a reaction from that result, and you can't really ask for a better reaction than 6 goals and a clean sheet.
No, exactly, and I'm not sure how many wins that is on the trot now in the league. 7 or 8 or something like that. So the boys are in a good place, and there's no complacency from us. We'll train Tuesday, train Thursday, keep working hard and get ready for a tough game away at Met Police.
It's back on the road for the White Tigers this coming weekend as they travel to Metropolitan Police, looking to make it 15 league games undefeated in the Southern League Premier South this season. City have a fantastic record against the Met. In the 4 previous meetings under Paul Wotton, City have won 3 and drawn 1. Ryan Dixon scored the only goal of the game here when the two teams met at Belifo Park last season, while it was a 0-0 draw in London. It was a disappointing afternoon for John Fabi's reserve side as they crashed out of the St Piran League Cup after a 2-0 defeat to Luggan away from home. But they're back in cup action again this weekend as they take on Hale in the Intermediate Cup at Treguy Field. Kick-off there is 2 o'clock. Paul Hurst's under-18 side are also in action this coming weekend as they take on old rivals Elburton Villa in the DGM League on Sunday. Kick-off there is also 2 o'clock. So with all 3 of our teams in action this coming weekend, make sure you check out next week's show for highlights and reaction from all 3 of those games from across all 3 of our teams. Thanks for watching. I've been Cameron Weldon and I'll see you next week.